Well, John, there's no doubt that we feel the chill now.
I had some hot chocolate tonight.
I know, isn't it nice to be kind of wintry for a day?
Yeah, for a day.
For a day.
Exactly.
See, that's the catch. Then you get to usher it off. Yeah.
I'm done with it after tonight.
That's enough.
Totally done with it. You know, you have to watch out for your pets tonight.
Right.
You know, make sure they're in and comfortable and warm. And it's definitely going to be a cool one tonight. And temperatures in some inland locations are going to be in the 30s. You know, we're pretty close to dropping down into the 40s already with 51 at the airport. Look at that dew point, though. That's what I think is just astounding. I mean, earlier today we had a dew point of 17. That doesn't happen very often. Even in the wintertime when we get our lowest dew points, it doesn't happen very often to get a dew point in the teens. 51 degrees our air temperature, as I mentioned, under fairly clear skies out there. 49 rather in Mayaca City, 49 in Arcadia, Wauchula, Parrish, Bradenton, 51 Sarasota and Lakewood Ranch, 53 in Venice, 54 in Inglewood, 51 Northport, and 56 degrees Longboat Key. So we've had this stream of clouds that comes in from the Gulf waters and moves right across the state. It's caused by a little area of low pressure back to the west in the upper levels of the atmosphere in the jet stream. We have basically a zonal flow in the jet stream moving from west to east aloft. So there's really no large-scale low-pressure areas that are going to be a player in tonight's forecast. In fact, it's all about a high-pressure ridge that is building in across the state of Florida. As that builds in, we end up with clearer skies and lighter winds. And with that dry air in place, that is a recipe for cold temperatures. Now, that high-level cloudiness gives way to clearer skies overnight, and underneath those high-level winds going from west to east, there's a northerly flow at the surface, and that's drawing down some of this drier air. Wind speeds are beginning to lighten up even as we speak, and winds are starting their shift from north to east, which will take place tomorrow. Particularly, we'll have an easterly wind and probably even end up the day with more of a northeasterly wind. Dew point values are low in North Florida. 31 Tallahassee, Jacksonville, Orlando coming in at 30, 26 degrees in Sarasota, one of the lower dew point values. Then you go back down to the south, and that's where your dew point values are higher. There's a lot more moisture down here. And what we will see is that tomorrow, as our winds begin to shift and come in out of the south, it'll draw up some of that moisture. That'll keep our nighttime temperatures warmer. And tomorrow night, I think for the pineapple drop and other outdoor festivities celebrating the new year, the weather around here is going to be okay. We'll see temperatures that'll probably be in the low to mid 60s, which is just fine. Winds will be lighter, so it should be very pleasant tomorrow evening to be out and about. High pressure, as I said, moves out into the Atlantic, twists our winds and causes a warm front to lift north. That's the beginning of a warming trend that carries us right into the new year. The first week of the new year looks like it'll be warm, though some longer range computer models suggest another blast of frigid air coming our way in about 7 to 10 days, and some of that could actually be freeze material. We'll see how it actually plays out. A low-pressure area back to the west develops, moves off to the north and to the east, and as it does so, it kind of approaches us on Sunday and picks up our wind speeds just a little bit, so boaters watch for that on Sunday. Tomorrow, though, should be fine. Cold night, warm up tomorrow. Nice New Year's Eve. Watch the warming trend take place where temperatures in the plains right now are running some 15 to 20 degrees above average. That warmth moves all through the deep south as we go through the week ahead, and I think we'll see some very, very nice temperatures across the state of Florida. For tomorrow, if you're going to be out and about in the bay and enjoying the fireworks out in the Gulf, we're looking at a northeast wind that subsides a little bit during the evening. We'll have a moderate chop with 2 to 3 foot seas, and the dinner time tide will probably be a low tide, and then after midnight, a high tide. Also, the red tide along area waters, not bad at all. There are no reports of irritants in the air in our area beaches by Mote Marine observers. The warming trend starts in earnest on Sunday and carries us into the new year.